Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RIOBA's Kathy Hilton shares rare pic of all her grandchildren as she celebrates husband Rick's 70th birthday. Kathy Hilton posted a photo of her husband, Rick Hilton, celebrating his 70th birthday with his grandchildren on August 17. Just 3 months ahead of their 45th wedding anniversary, the 66-year-old Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star, who shares 4 children with Rick, including daughters Paris Hilton, 44, and Nikki Hilton, 41, and sons Barron Hilton, 35, and Conrad Hilton, 31, gave her husband a shout-out on Instagram. "Happy birthday, Rick. We love you," Kathy wrote in the caption of the image, also adding, "Papa" with all of his grandbabies in a message across the photo. Although their youngest son, Conrad, who is believed to be dating shameless actress Emma Kenney, 25, doesn't yet have any children of his own, Paris shares son Phoenix, 2, and daughter London, 1, with husband Carter Ream, 44, Nikki shares daughters Lily Grace, 9, and Theodora, 7, and son Chasen, 3, with husband James Rothschild, 40, and Barron shares daughter Milo, 5, and sons Caspian, 2, and Apollo, 1, with his wife, Tessa Graffin von Walderdorf. In December of last year, after celebrating 44 years of marriage, Kathy spoke to Page 6 about keeping the magic alive with Rick. "I think just respect and honesty. And if you're upset about something, you talk about it right away," she revealed. "Keeping the right influences, like the right couples around, and never go to bed upset." Kathy also spoke of her relationship with her husband and how her marriage impacted the romances of her children on Call Her Daddy last month. "I don't have any regrets. I really believe that God was. I really have angels there 'cause it, coming from a divorced family, I never wanted that, and I think that the girls really take that seriously. They really respect it, and they waited. They wanted to find the right person," she shared, "and my boys as well. Because a lot of their friends, their parents were divorced, and when I was little, there wasn't as much of that, and I almost felt ashamed. That might sound strange, but it bothered me." The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has given fans decades of glamour, drama, and heartfelt family moments, but rarely does Kathy Hilton pull back the curtain far enough to reveal her most cherished role, grandmother. This week, the Hilton matriarch did just that, delighting fans with a rare family snapshot that captured all of her beloved grandchildren gathered together. The occasion? A milestone celebration for her husband, Rick Hilton, who officially rang in his 70th birthday surrounded by love, laughter, and a Hilton family gathering that blended Hollywood sparkle with genuine warmth. A picture worth 1,000 memories. The photo, shared across Kathy's social media, felt less like a posed press release and more like an intimate keepsake, sunlit smiles, colorful outfits, and the soft joy of cousins coming together under one roof. In a family where cameras are never far away, it was remarkable how natural and effortless the moment appeared. The grandchildren, ranging from toddlers to teens, sat close, some giggling, some shyly clutching their cousins' hands, others gazing proudly into the lens as though they understood how special this moment truly was. Fans quickly flooded Kathy's comment section with love. "This is the picture that matters most," wrote one follower. Another noted, "We've seen Paris, Nikki, and the glam, but this is what family is all about." For a woman often associated with Beverly Hills opulence, Kathy's grandchildren became her most dazzling jewels. While the grandchildren stole the spotlight, the celebration was, of course, about Rick Hilton. Turning 70 is no small milestone, especially for a man who has quietly shaped both the Hilton name and empire, while letting his wife and daughters bask in the more public glow of fame. Rick, ever the reserved and steady counterpart to Kathy's lively persona, was celebrated not just as a successful businessman, but as a devoted husband, father, and now grandfather. The birthday festivities, held in a sprawling yet tastefully understated setting, reflected Rick's personality, elegant without excess, warm without pretense. Guests included close friends, family, and even a few familiar faces from the Bravo universe. Still, the highlight wasn't the celebrity attendance or even the decadent multi-tiered cake, but the chorus of grandchildren who sang "Happy Birthday" to their grandfather with wide smiles and tiny voices. The Hilton family tree. from Harrises to grandkids. For longtime fans of the Hilton family, it's fascinating to see the generational shift. Once upon a time, Kathy was busy raising her daughters, Paris, the glamorous socialite turned business mogul, and Nikki, the fashion-forward designer with her own elegant sense of style. Now those daughters are mothers themselves, ushering in the next chapter of the Hilton dynasty. Paris, who welcomed her son Phoenix in 2023 and her daughter London in late 2023, shared her own heartfelt tribute to her father on Instagram. She called him her rock and praised his gentle strength, noting how thrilled she is for her children to grow up with such a loving grandfather. Nikki, who shares 3 children with husband James Rothschild, also posted warm birthday wishes, accompanied by throwback photos of Rick holding her as a little girl. Together, Paris and Nikki's children joined their cousins for the rare group shot, giving fans a glimpse of the Hilton family's beautiful future. Kathy Hilton, the grandmotherly glow. Kathy has always been a larger-than-life personality on RHOBH. Whether she's making viewers laugh with her quirky one-liners, pulling out her fan during heated cast dinners, or hosting one of her famously lavish soirees, but in her grandchildren's presence, she exudes a softer glow. Sources close to the family say Kathy adores her role as grandmother and is hands-on whenever she can be. She's been spotted at playdates, birthday parties, and even school functions, often choosing family time over red carpets. She's not just Grandma Kathy, she's the fun grandma, one family friend revealed. She's the one sneaking them extra cookies, turning on Disney movies, and teaching them little fashion tips. The kids absolutely adore her. That warmth was evident in the birthday snapshot, where Kathy stood beaming behind her grandchildren, clearly savoring the moment. For a woman who's seen more than her share of glittering events, nothing seemed to sparkle brighter than family. Fans react, a softer side of Beverly Hills. In a Bravo landscape dominated by champagne feuds and designer label rivalries, fans embraced the photo as a refreshing reminder of what matters most. Many noted that Kathy's willingness to share such a personal family image set her apart from some of her castmates, who often keep their children, and especially grandchildren, more private. One fan wrote, "This is why Kathy is so loved. She reminds us that behind the glam, she's a mom and grandma who treasures family above all." Another added, "The Hiltons could have made this a glossy magazine cover, but instead they gave us something real, and it's perfect." The legacy continues. Rick Hilton's 70th birthday celebration wasn't just about marking the passage of time, it was a symbolic reminder of the legacy he and Kathy have built together. From raising daughters who've forged their own paths to welcoming a new generation of Hiltons, the couple's story has always been about more than wealth or fame. It's about resilience, commitment, and the ties that bind a family together across generations. For Kathy, sharing that photo wasn't just about commemorating Rick's milestone. It was about capturing a fleeting moment in time when all her grandchildren, her living legacy, were together, smiling, and healthy. As any grandparent knows, those are the moments that matter most. Looking ahead, while fans eagerly await the next season of RHOBH and whatever dramatic twists it may hold, Kathy Hilton seems content focusing on her growing family. She continues to balance her public persona with her private joys, proving that even in Beverly Hills, the truest wealth lies in love and family.